clinic. My name is Reda and I will be your doctor today. Hello? Did you hear that? No? Okay, I can try again. Hi there. My name is Reda. I'll be your doctor today. Did you hear that? Still no. How about this? If I get super duper close, does that make it better? Yes, okay. So I can already guess what issue you're having. Yeah, you're having issues with hearing. Okay. And oh, it sounds really loud when I speak this close. Okay. What if I speak like this? Is that better? It is. Okay. And how long have you been having issues? A couple of weeks. And when you first noticed the issue with your ears, what stopped you from coming in? You thought it was because you got water in your ears that day from showering. Okay, so we're gonna do some tests, okay? Yeah, alrighty. The first test we're going to do is a hearing test, okay? I am going to speak to you at different distances, and I want you to tell me if you hear it at all, okay? I'm going to say the same word over and over so you know, have an easier time making it out. All right. Apple. Did you hear that? Good. Apple. Did you hear that? Okay. Apple. Did you hear that? Okay. Apple. 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 Did you hear any of that? Okay. Apple. How about that? Okay. Apple. And then, okay. Apple. What about that? Okay. Apple. Okay. So you're definitely having some major hearing issues. I am going to play a, sorry, let me get close, I backed up. I am going to play a sound for you, okay? And I'm going to put this at different points on your head. And I want you to tell me if you hear the sound, okay? Do you hear it? It's on top of you right now. Okay, so you're lacking there. I'm gonna put it at the side. Do you hear that? It's a bit better. Okay. And let's put it over here on the other side. Do you hear it? Okay. And if I put it directly underneath you, do you hear it? Okay. And now I am going to put the sound close to you again, but this time I'm going to stop the sound in the middle of it ringing, and I want you to tell me if you hear it stop. Got it? Good. I'm putting it on top. Good. Yeah. Did you hear that? Okay. I'm gonna put it all the way back here, and then I'm just gonna stop it. Did you hear that? Okay. And I'm gonna put the sound here, and I'm gonna stop. Did you hear that? Okay. And I'm going to put the sound over here. And now stop. Did you hear that? Okay. So you're having a hard time hearing when it stops, but you can hear when it begins. Okay. So we're going to have a look at your ears, okay? We're going to start by looking at the perimeter, and I'm going to touch and feel your ear. Oh, the sound is going like in and out. Okay, so you can kind of hear me speak, but not really. Got it. So I'm gonna look in your ears, okay? But I'm gonna examine the perimeter first. All right. I'm looking at the perimeter of your ear here, and I am touching. Do you feel any pain when I touch? No? How about when I pull? No? And when I palpate? No? When I pull? And then what if I percuss? No? Okay. Let's look at this other ear. And I'm just touching the perimeter and you feel no pain, nothing, okay? Not when I palpate, okay? When I touch and I percuss, nothing. Okay, I'm gonna look inside your ear now, okay? It's gonna feel cold, but it shouldn't be painful. All right, I am inside your ear here. And it's very red in here. It's a lot of white, sloshy stuff. Yeah. I can't see your tympanic membrane or the bony landmarks. It looks like you have a fungus infection in that ear. Let's take a look. So I'm looking at this ear. Yep. It's looking like a bunch of the same things. It's red in here. It is very irritated. I cannot see any of the bony landmarks or the tympanic membrane. It's white, a lot of sloshy stuff in here. Yes, you have a fungal infection in both of your ears, okay, sweetie? So what we are going to do is we are going to remove that infection. I'm going to go in your ears with a pair of tweezers. We're going to remove a bunch of the infection and then give you some antibiotics when we're done, okay? You are going to hear a lot of scraping noises on the inside of your ear, okay? If it feels painful, let me know and I will stop. Let us begin. I'm just going to grab this part of your ear, okay? It's a little wet in here, so it is hard to grab. But don't worry, I'm a professional, I'll get it. All right, that looks really good. Let's switch over to the next ear. Here we go. there's a little bit more in this ear. Let's grab some. All right, and over here. All right, let's take a look. Starting with this ear. Good. I can see the tympanic membrane now. I can see the bony landmarks. Your ear canal is very red, very inflamed. The tympanic membrane is also inflamed. But we got a good amount of that fungus out, which is great. It is going to build up rapidly without taking proper care, so I do really want you to take this medicine consistently, okay? Let's take a look at this ear. Good. I can see the tympanic membrane. I can see the bony landmarks and the same. It's red and inflamed in here, but you'll be okay with some medicine. Alrighty. So, I am going to prescribe you an antibacterial and an antifungal care. Yes. And start you on a course of antibiotics. And you should be good as the fungal infection is trying to dissipate you. It will come back in waves and various forms, okay? But just come on in, we'll clean it out, and then it'll finally be gone. Thank you so much for coming in, and please take good care of yourself, okay? Great. I will see you next time. Bye bye.